RJ Melendez is transferring, and I'm not sad. Huge disappointment for him. If you were to take his highlights for this year, you might, and I mean you might, be able to make a 4-minute video. And it was frustrating. There were 4 minutes of this season that he did what he should be doing, and he got great results from it. That's when he went to the rim with confidence, aggressiveness, got some dunks, got some tough lay-ins. But sadly, that wasn't the majority of the time. Here's the moment that RJ Melendez decided to transfer from Illinois. And if I'm the head coach, I know that I would be frustrated, and I know I would want players to leave, because this team that he had this year was one of the most mentally, emotionally weak teams in the history of Illini basketball, and probably the dumbest basketball IQ team in the history of the Illini. This team had zero basketball IQ, and they were very, very weak mentally and emotionally. And those are facts, not opinions. But here's the moment that RJ Melendez decided to transfer from Illinois.
Joey Wright at the News Gazette in Champaign. Brad, what did you see from RJ when he kind of took the game over there, midway point of the second half, personal 8-0 run?
You see him smiling. You see him grinning. You see him grinning right there. He's already got his thoughts. He was thinking it the whole game. As it was happening, he was thinking, why can't RJ do this the entire game? Why couldn't he do it all season long? Why is it he can only do this for 4 minutes out of an entire season? But that's the majority of his players. The majority of his players only have brief moments throughout a season that they do what they should do. But here we go.
For RJ, what were you feeling in that moment?
No offense to RJ, but the RJ we were going to get all year long, and that's meant to be funny, RJ.
No, that wasn't meant to be funny. That was the truth, and that truth right there cut RJ to the heart. It carved into his heart, and that's the moment he decided to transfer. So, Brad told it like it is. And he could have said that about every player on his team. He could have said that about Coleman, about any of them. These brief moments where they do what they should do, that is the player that we needed. I've said it all year long, and I'll say it once again. If RJ Melendez would have played with confidence, if he would have went to the rim, he would have been an all Big Ten type player. With his height and length, you pump fake, go to the rim, get a dunk, get a tough lay-in. When he did those things, it helped him make a three because he had confidence, he had rhythm, a flow to the game. If he could have did that every game, he would have made an all Big Ten team. Those are facts. But sadly, didn't happen. And if I was getting paid to do it, which I'm not, I would go back through the games and I would make the 4-minute highlight video of RJ Melendez, 4 minutes of the entire season where he did what he should be doing. And you watch that highlight tape and you would say to yourself, why in the world didn't he do that all the time? And that's the question that we'll have. If I was a reporter, I would ask RJ, why is it you don't do these things all the time? What goes through your head that prevents you from doing it? Because it's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. I've said it before. I'll say it again. We need to find out what mentally is going on with these kids. I know Brad Underwood wants to win more than any kid on that team. That's a fact. It's been proven. Brad Underwood wants to win more than the kids. That's a problem. And what kind of world do we live in where the players don't want to win? And you can't tell me they want to win. No, they don't. If they wanted to win, they would run the plays that he designs. They would follow the scouting report that he gives. But from their own mouth, they admitted they don't. We heard from Terrence in that press conference. Don't run the plays. We don't pay attention to the scouting report. They do what he says they're going to do, but we don't pay attention. We don't do it. And it happens to us. Matthew, he admitted from his own mouth. He does his own thing. He doesn't care what the coach says. That's the team we had. Everybody doing their own thing. This is madness. This is about RJ, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but I'll tell you this. This portal issue is really, really messing everything up. It's giving these players entitlement to thinking that they're special when they're not. It's making them think that they can't be criticized. It's insane. It really is. But anyway, Jaden's gone. RJ's gone. Brandon's gone. Let us hope that Matthew is gone. And if Coleman is going to continue to be the kind of player he is, which is worthless, he can be gone too. And Terrence, honestly, he can be gone too. But we'll see how this shakes out. But anyway, RJ Melendez is gone. And that's the moment that he decided to leave.